Hello everyone, Kaiser Panga here, and today I'm going to play Mario Kart 64, well,
To Mario Kart.
Amagami SS version? No way, this is real. This is awesome. Never would I expect this to exist. Well, let's start by playing the Grand Prix. 100cc, because 50 is too easy. Naturally, I'm going with, can you guess? Morishima Senpai, obviously, the best girl. Oh, they changed the cups names, except for the special cups. Christmas Cup. Tsukasa Raceway. Ayatsuji-san has her own racetrack. Oh, oops. I forgot the timing for this. It's been ages since I played Mario Kart 64, you know. Hard to believe this game is nearly 40 years old at this point. I can't believe I'm actually playing this. A ROM hack of Mario Kart 64 with Amagami SS characters. Well, the girls at least. There she is, Ayatsushi-san. A class representative. Ah, that's thunder. Well, this plays just like Mario Kart 64 pretty much so far. Oh, Christmas trees on the right. Wait, what item is this? Snowflake? Okay, I love how Haruka Morishima says okay, so cute. Oh, this is the shell. Oh, shit. The green shell. Oh, what's the sneaker? Oh, it's the yellow, the golden mushroom. The balloon with Ayatsuji-san's face. Well, the banana is the same item. Stays the same. I guess there's no Amagami equivalent. Morishima sounds like Peach. Now let's get serious and win this race. Well, the mushroom. The black sneaker is a mushroom. One mushroom. While the golden one represents the golden mushroom. Yeah, I'm gonna win this race. Oh, well, that's okay. No! Oh shit. Ryuhoko won the race. Right at the end. Ah, that's so frustrating. I hate when this happens in Mario Kart games. Hibiki riding third, always behind Haruka. Oh well, there's still 3 races left to go. No farm, okay, this track does not change. Let's see if I can pull it off this time. Well, no, but at least I didn't mess up. Looks like Mario Star. Why can't they change this to, I don't know, Haruka Star, or Haruka Morishima Star? There goes Peach's voice again. The moles are still the same. And yeah, Lucky 2 is also the same. I guess it would have been a difficult replacement. Oh, these are the red shells. Red snowflakes. Imagine that, the red snowflake. I guess Moo Farm had to stay the way it is since, well, there was no farm in the Amagami anime series. I had no idea about the visual novels or any of the manga series, if there's any. I must win this race. I really do. Yeah. Focus. Oh no, that's Ibiki. And Ryuhoku, I think. Yeah, take that, Ryuhoku. Ibiki once again, right behind Morishima Senpai. They really are best friends. They always together. On to the third race. Koopa Troopa Beach. Okay, this one also keeps its name, its original name. You know, they could have named the beach after Haruka Morishima. She's the hottest girl in Amagami. We all know how awesome she looks with that bikini of hers, how hot they look. So really, they could have changed it. I mean, looks like this track is also the same. Stays the same, no changes. Besides for the items and the starting line, the banner. You know, Mario Kart 64 was actually a very impressive game for its time when it came out. I actually thought it was the original Mario Kart game for several years. I wasn't aware of Super Mario Kart until a few years later. So this was my first Mario Kart actually. And well, since it was the first 3D Mario Kart game, and I guess the first 3D Nintendo racing game, it was quite cutting edge for its time, and I remember spending hours and hours on this game back in the day, as not just me playing it, but watching my older brother play it. Because even though I was born in 1990, I was lucky enough to grow up playing a lot of older video games, from the NES to the Super Nintendo, the Mega Drive, to the Sega Saturn and Nintendo 64, thanks to my older brother who was born in 1983. So yeah, imagine I was like 4 or 5 years old playing Super Mario Brothers on the NES one day. Then on the next day I was playing Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo, and then a week later my brother would come home with his Nintendo 64 with Super Mario 64, and whoa, and I was like 5, 6 years old at the time. Yeah, first place again. So yeah, it was quite a this is quite an had quite an impact. I mean, being born in 1990 and growing up in the second half of the 90s, in early 2000s, with the transition to 3D in gaming, and also the internet becoming a thing in private homes, was quite something. I was really witnessing a lot of history. I mean, sure, we live history every day, but anyway, Kalimari Desert, another track to keep its original name, and I don't think there's any changes. Well, perhaps the road looks a bit. I recall it. Oh, I recall the. Okay, I haven't played Mario Kart 64 in years, as I said, but I recall the. Well, the being orange on the sides, not yellow. Maybe I'm misremembering. I mean, really, why say Yoshi? Why not the name of one of the girls from Amagami, since this is supposed to be their version of the game? That's what a hackrom. They also didn't replace the shell with the snowflake. I don't know if it's because of time constraints, or maybe it's harder to make a hackrom than it actually looks like. Oh, the cake is the star, the invincibility star. That's pretty fitting. There also was no desert in Amagami, since it's set in Japan and there's no deserts in Japan, so. It's another track that would have been hard to make a proper Amagami version of it. Let the train go through. I gotta finish this one first. I gotta finish it first. Oops, lag. Oh, how could I? How could I fall for this? Of course, if there's an isolated item box in the middle of the track, it's a fake one. How could I forget that? And now I'm not going to win the race, I bet. A third place would be so terrible. No, fourth. No, no, no. No, this can't be. Oh shit, I'm gonna. Oh yeah. Hibiki took the fall for me. That's a good friend. She's very loyal to Haruka. Oh man, I bet I finished second overall. No, first place. Oh right, I won the Grand Prix. Now, are the celebrations any different? Let's see. Oh, it's Tachibana's castle. He's the prince and the girls are the spy princesses. Wait, it's pink? The background's pink? The hills are pink? Morishima in first? Ryoko in second? And Tanamachi in third. Well, the cheap ship remains. Let's see if the trophy looks any different. Nah, the gold cup. Now let's see if there's anything new here. Naturally, Haruka has a voiceover, but Mario congratulates her. Now, instead of playing a Grand Prix again, because it will take a while, so let's do time trials instead. Kaoru Tanamachi, the second best girl in my opinion, or sexier as I call her. So let's play individual tracks. Which one to go first? Riza Raceway. Oh, Riza is the girl that was in only one episode. She had the shortest arc of them all. The track is blue and the grass and the trees are pink. That's pretty funny. You know, Riza was only in one episode and had the shortest arc of all the girls, and yet she gets her own track. That's unexpected, and also I must say I'm disappointed that Jessica, Haruka's cousin, blonde cousin, is not in the game. Because I really like her, although I guess she pretty much has the same personality as Haruka, so maybe that's why they didn't include her. The word is definitely very recognizable from behind. Imagine having a hot best friend who's also a bit of a tomboy like her. That must be nice. Did you say Oyatsumi? Good night. There is Riza. Mario's is still there. This is original Mario's Raceway. Yatta! Just like Chun-Li. Haha. Let's try another one. Okay, let's see. Hibiki Tsukuhara. Most underrated girl. She really deserves her own story arc, Himo. Snow Mountain. Oh, this track changes nature. Wow. Oh yeah, this was Chocolate Mountain. Oh, and became Snow Mountain. It went from dark brown to white as flower. Oh, did I see a bit of pink there? I guess that was a glitch. Well, he has a lot of patience dealing with Haruka's shenanigans at times. Because Haruka is, although she's a great girl, she's a really nice and positive girl. She can be a bit tiring, I imagine. Hang out with Hibiki is more quiet, more sober, and more mature. She's a good friend. Haruka is also a good friend too. They're very nice girls. Whoever ends up with Hibiki someday will be a lucky guy. These are supposed to be falling snowballs, I guess. Well, I understand why they rename this Snow Mountain, since there's snow in the series and not any Choco Mountain like in the Mario world. But a very white stage like this is not aesthetically pleasing, I suppose. But well, some games do it well, like Nier Automata. Now that's a masterpiece of a game. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it you do. And yes, the Switch version is pretty awesome. So you don't need to play it on the PS5 or PS4 or whatever system it came out for. No idea how it runs on the PC. Well, another stage done. Ah, Tsukasa Ayatsuji, the class representative. Nanazaki Stadium. Nanazaki got her own raceway, which was Wario Stadium. Oh, a lot of cosmetic changes. The black cats on the side. Ah, yeah, this trick. Yes, I know about this trick, but I didn't get enough speed. Anyway, this it's like the kart is running on water, like Jesus or some shit. And the whales on these sides. This is like a huge public pool or something. Public pool course. Yes, Nanazaki was a great swimmer, if you remember. And even Ayatsuji got the light blue card. I remember how massive this stage looked like. Well, Wario Stadium looked like back in the day. Nowadays it's not particularly impressive and looks rather empty. But back then it was quite a big deal. There she is, Ai Nanazaki. Ai Nanazaki is a shy but very nice and cute girl. And friends with Junushi's sister. As for Tsukasa, well, she's bipolar. So she's a bit scary, but also very attractive as well. Nah, didn't have enough speed again. Sugoi? Almost went spinning then. I remember that sound. Like frame rates drop, whatever. I really love this detail of the black cats on the side panel. Since since I'm a cat lover, a cat person, so yeah, if something has cats, then it gets automatically better. And like failed again. Well, this track holds nothing more for me to say about this track. I think I've said everything I'd said about it, so let's just finish this race and move on to another one. Frame rates drop again. Nearly 4 minutes. Did this track always take so long to beat? Oh. I don't remember if it said Punk in the original Mario Kart 64 or not. Probably, since it looks very original. It doesn't look like something has been edited in. Oh, nearly 5 minutes to beat this. I wonder what the world record is. Senpai? Now from Nanazaki Eye. Kurosawa's castle. Oh wait, the teacher got her own track? And Bowser's castle to boot. I guess she's like the final boss of... She's the only grown-up in the series that has any significant screen time. And well, teenagers tend to view their teachers as being somewhat evil dictators. But Kurosawa is an alright teacher, I'd say. She doesn't seem as scary at times. Well, she has her pictures framed like Bowser does in the original. I don't imagine. I can't imagine Kurosawa Sensei having such a big ego to the point of having several of her pictures framed throughout her castle, or even having a castle, so to speak. So this is quite nothing. Oh man, so much lag. So much lag, I am unable to show you this track properly. I'm sorry. Ugh. Must be the emulator having some issues, I guess. Wait, save data cannot be saved for ghosts? Why? I don't remember seeing that in the other tracks. The only reason why I'm going to end this race is so that I can hear what Nanazaki says that once she gets past the finish line. That's why I'm playing every single race. Oh, thank God the frame rate is back to normal. There's no more lag. So yeah, I want to hear the winning speeches of every character and also what they say every time whenever I select them. Senpai. Junichi is to her what Morishima is to him. Let's hope there's no more slowdowns. Alpha Sakurai Ryuhoko, the chubby girl. Special girl. Oh. I thought everyone would get their own raceway. Or a track named after them, but no. Like how can Morishima and Kaworu not get circuits named after them? That's very disappointing. They're like the first two girls. They get the first two marks. Like why couldn't Yoshi Valleys be Kaworu's Valley or Haruka's Valley? In fact, with this stage team, it fits Haruka Morishima's silly nature very well, I'd say. Yeah, some tracks really have no changes whatsoever. No cosmetic changes whatsoever besides the finish line banner, which has Amagami SS written on it. Now, as for the cards themselves, well, I would imagine them to be mirrors of the ones that exist in the original Mario Kart 64, almost equivalent with let's say. Since Ryuhoko is a rather plump girl, I would imagine her to be heavy like Mario, Donkey Kong, or Bowser, but perhaps she isn't. I don't know. You know, as I've said at the beginning of the video, it's really hard to believe that this hackrom is real, because of all games that they would make a hackrom off with Amagami SS characters, I wouldn't expect it to be Mario Kart in the first place, and certainly not the Mario Kart 64 game that came out about 15 years before Amagami. I mean, just when I thought I've seen everything, there's always something new that you find out on the internet that surprises me. A track where you can save kills data. Wait, Nakata says she sounds like Yoshi. Royal Raceway. Well, in this case, it's Janushi's Tachibana's Raceway. As we see, it's his picture on the outside the castle, on top of the castle. Since Nakata says Yoshi, she's a lightweight and good for time trials. She sounds just like Yoshi. It's just odd. I mean, perhaps they weren't able to change the the voice track from a dinosaur to a human being. I don't know. Stuck in the grass. Reverse, reverse. It's like she sounds like she has hiccups or something. Poor Sai. She doesn't get to speak any lines, just to sound like Yoshi with hiccups. Well, there's still Princess Peach's crown up there. So Junichi Tachibana is wearing a princess crown, a girl's crown. Although I guess that doesn't matter when he has 8 girls competing for him being the trophy. Lucky bastard. She also sounds like she's sneezing. Oh, how did fall into the water? Let's visit the castle. Janushi's castle. Sai's arc is the one that has a narrator, which I thought it was pretty original. Well, she's probably my least favorite of the girls. Well, I'm not a huge fan of Riz either, but she only had 1 episode, so I don't really count her, to be honest. But whoever made this apparently does chance to include her as a racer. Even though we got to see more of Jessica, and she didn't make the cut. Oh well. It's lagging again. Frame rate drop. I'm playing this on Mupen, by the way. That's the name of the emulator. Wait a minute, Nakata Sai, she's Yoshi, but her card is pink like Peaches. But the one who sounded like Peach was Haruka Morishima, who drove a green cart like Yoshi. So that's a not mix up. But I'm glad Haruka doesn't sound like Yoshi. Thank God, that would have been sacrilege. Riza.
Okay.
Riza.
Next man.
Rainbow Road. Well, this is another track that's probably gonna stay the same. After all, it's the most iconic track in the Mario Kart series, so here is Mario, Mario. Wait, that's Nanazaki and Haruka Morishima. So after all, they did make some cosmetic changes to this track after all. Wow, that's awesome. This is going to be more interesting than I expected. Well, that's the mushroom. That stays the same. As either change jump as we saw it, and the star and Boo. The mushroom again. Boo again. Chain jump again. That's Sai, Nakata Sai. I wonder if all the girls were short. Wait, what's that supposed to be? Looks like cut content and finished art. A Christmas tree. Nice. 2020. I guess that was the year this hackrom was made. Yeah, must have been the year it was made. It was the first year of the COVID pandemic. Oh look, Ayatsuji-san. It was the year of the COVID pandemic began and suddenly and the first lockdowns and suddenly a lot of people didn't have anything to do or much to do at all. So might as well make an Amagami hackrom for Mario Kart 64. Oh, I fucked up. Well, it's not really important because since this is the first time I'm playing this game in each of the tracks, I'm not aiming for the best possible time here. I'm just showing you how it looks in comparison to the original Mario Kart 64. Nanazaki, hello Morishiro Senpai again. Frame rate drop again. Oh, it was short-lived this time, fortunately. This one kinda bothers me. What, he looks like fucking Gimo from One Piece. That's creepy, man. The Christmas tree is a nice touch, but I'd rather they had made had put let's say a constellation of Kaoru Tanamachi there, the second best girl. But oh well. Not falling again. Well, not to finish the track. By the way, who is your favorite Amagami SS girl? Name her in the comments. I'm very curious. As I've said, my favorite is Haruka Morishima, but I know that there's a big variety of opinions within the Amagami SS fan base. So please tell me which of the girls is your favorite and why. Well, I love Morishima for her looks and personality, great combination. But in second place, Kaoru Tanamachi would come. She's also a very cool girl. The female best friend who I always wish I had when I was a kid. And yes, I know that Repulk is also technically Janushi's Tachibana's female best friends. I think they've known each other since they were like 5 or something, and Rigoku Sakurai is a nice girl too, yeah. Tanazaki is also a nice girl, once you get to know her better. Nakata-sai is also alright, but she is probably my least favorite. And then there's Riza, which I never got to to relate much to, let's say. Haruka Morishima again.
Select map.
Elts Turnpike. Another track that which they could have named after one of the girls. You know, I just remembered. Rosawa Sensei has her own race even though she's not in this hackrom. So they might as well have named one of the tracks after Jessica or something. You know, this Tom Turnpike's track is awesome, especially when it's mirrored, since it's a lot more difficult and dangerous since you're driving against the traffic itself, and you run into the vehicles often if you're not careful. I remember being a kid watching my brother play Mario Kart 64 on the living room this time, and while my mother and my grandmother were watching precisely this track, Tilt's Turnpike, and as they watched, they kept saying, "Oh, that's pretty dangerous, driving in the middle of all those cars and buses. Why are they driving their cars right there? That's extremely dangerous." So, and me and my brother, we just chuckled. But yeah, it was quite an innovative idea at the time to make a racing games track like this. I know that that Mario Kart series did this again in Double Dash at least. And I think it was also named after Toad, but I'm not remembering the name of the tracks from the top of my head right now. What do those greenish, bluish trucks carry? I hope they're not the nuclear trucks from a Blast Corps that are full of explosives. Remember Blast Corps, where you gotta save the sites and the cities from the pink truck crashing into them and exploding by destroying them by clearing its path. That's a game that could use a remake. Oh, she's so adorable. I wonder how lucky 2 feels being in this alternative dimension. Wait, who the hell are these people? Now for Kawara Tanamachi again.
Map.
Winter Cup. Crappiest Snowland. Since the Choco Mountain got named Snow Mountain, there's 2 snow stages in a row now in Mario Kart 64. Wait, Kaoru Tanamachi drives a yellow kart like Donkey Kong, but she's on the upper right in the character select, which I believe was Peach or maybe Toad. Mario and Luigi are Ayatsuchi and Dai Nanazaki respectively. It would have been difficult to make some significant changes to this raceway, I believe. This racetrack, like the snow Yoshi Snowman and the Mario Snowman. Uh, yeah, it would have been really hard to turn him into Snow Women of the Amagami Girls. So yeah, I don't blame him for keeping this track the same. Yasumi, good night. Another one or say later cannot be safe for ghosts. I wonder why that only happens occasionally. Oh well, doesn't matter. Oh wait, when she hits the small snowman, she she sounds like herself. She doesn't sound like one of the Mario Kart characters. They actually edited a line from her into the hackrom, unlike Isai or Morishima. Yatta! I love when she says Yatta because it reminds me of Chun-Li from Street Fighter. She also says Yatta! Hello again, Hibiki Tsukahara. Oh, cups! Ah, special guy. TK Jungle Parkway. Well, there's no jungle in Amagami, so it would have been difficult to name a jungle after any of the. Oh wait, Hibiki has an orange card and she's the bottom right character in the character select screen, so she's Bowser? Ah, poor Hibiki. Even though Bowser's castle became Kurosawa Sensei's castle, who's not in the game as a racer, Hibiki's the one who gets to be Bowser instead. I mean, Hibiki is nothing like Bowser. Well, poor girl. I could see Kurosawa Sensei at least getting stuck in the villain role, but Hibiki really, she's a nice girl. Even though she comes across as serious, I mean, someone like Ayatsuji comes more across as villainous than Hibiki does. Hibiki has no villainous qualities at all. And yes, I know Ayatsuji is not a villain because when she was running to get re-elected again, some her opponents were being mean to her and trying to knock her down. You know, normally I don't watch harem anime, but Amagami looked interesting, so I started to watch it back in 2012 or something, and I was pleasantly surprised. I think I rated it 7 out of 10 on my anime list.net, and that's saying something because I have high standards when it comes to rating entertainment, when it comes to movies, anime, and video games, so a 7 is actually a pretty solid rating from Kaizabanga here. How do I rate my anime? Well, based on it's a mix of enjoyment and quality, I'd say. But it's not like that I spent 40 minutes thinking about it when I finish a series. It's more like, yeah, this is a 7, or this is an 8, this is a 6. Now, which animes do I rate? I rate 10 out of 10, you might be wondering. Well, Legend of the Galactic Heroes, Cowboy Bebop, One Piece when it ends, unless it has a disappointing ending or something. Senpai, Manchi Borok. I think this is the last one. I don't expect any major differences in this track either. The chip, the blues also must be wondering what kind of alternate dimension they landed in, since they don't recognize any of the racers. Shouldn't bats be coming out of there, or is that only in the Grand Prix mode? Perhaps it is. I'm really glad that the borders of this track don't break like they do in Super Mario Kart, because it would have made this track as frustrating as the one from Super Mario Kart, or perhaps even more. Welcome. I wonder if the Bulls themselves wrote that. Can they even hold a pen? Senpai! I like how you say senpai when she speeds. It's pretty funny, like she says senpai when she gets excited. I wonder when well, in the arc where they end up together, when they eventually sleep together, does she also yell senpai when she's coming? There are probably a few Japanese adult videos like that. Senpai! Must be nice having a cute girl call you senpai. And it must be a really interesting reality to live in. Yokata, she didn't say senpai this time, just yokata, which I think it means thank goodness. At least that's how they translate it, usually. But maybe there's not a direct translation. Oh wait, I'm still missing one track. Oh, Sherbert Lounge. So there's basically three snow stages in this version. Well, technically two, since this one only has ice. And wait, these pink stripes or highlights, they weren't in the original, and the ice, I'm pretty sure it wasn't as dark blue as it is here. Oh, this is also different. White columns, pillars with green and pink stars. I think this must have been from the school festival episode or something. And of course the penguins remain, since well, they're part of the stage, and there is no equivalent to penguins in Amagami. But I'm glad that at least change up this track a bit. So yeah, overall I think this is a pretty good hackrom. My only complaints, minor complaints, are the fact that there's no Jessica, no sign of her anywhere, and that not every character got her name in a track, and not every track got any significant cosmetic changes. Anyway, but perhaps there are reasons for that. Perhaps it just wasn't possible due to technical limitations or time constraints. I don't know how hackroms are made, to be honest. So they're probably a lot harder than I imagined them being. So this is a very good effort, in my opinion. and I'm really glad it exists. And again, I never expected it to exist, never in my wildest dreams. So I think it's awesome to have experienced this, and I believe every Amagami SCS series fan should play this at least once if they like racing games, particularly Mario Kart. This is quite a fan homage to the series. And that's all. Thank you very much for watching it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like my video if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe. Kaisabunga out.